I was doing research on my YouTube channel and I found something about liver that genuinely scared me. Millions of people have damaged liver right now and they feel completely fine. There is no pain, there is no sign, nothing. And most of them don't drink alcohol at all. And nobody's talking about it the way they should. So today we're going to fix that. Right now, as you're watching this video, your liver is filtering your blood, breaking down everything you ate today, producing bile to digest your food, and storing energy, balancing your hormones and fighting off toxins all at the same time. And it does all that without you ever asking it to do it, without you even thinking about. So let's talk about what actually goes wrong and how to stop it before it starts. So the first one is what's really damaging your liver. Now, when people hear liver damage, the first thing that comes to their mind is alcohol. Alcohol is a major one, but we are not talking about that today because honestly, that conversation has been had. What I want to talk about are the things that nobody really warned you about, but it's also dangerous. So number one is sugar, not the natural. I'm talking about the sugar that is in your soda, that are packed in your juice or biscuits or sweets, that stuff that tastes so good and feels so harmless. When you eat it excessively, your liver is one that has to process it, and when it gets too much, it's turning the sugar into fat, and fat that sits right inside your liver, and this is called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and it's the fastest growing liver condition in the world right now. You don't drink, but if you're eating processed sugary food every single day, your liver might be struggling. Number two, there are herbal remedies and natural supplements. I know, wait, this one is very controversial, but I have to say it. Some of the teas, roots, herbal concoction we take occasionally, especially the ones that is not prescribed by a doctor, can be toxic to the liver. There are documented cases, real cases of people who went into liver failure for things that they thought they were safe because they were natural. Now, natural doesn't always mean harmless. I'm always saying it. Please remember that. Number three is sitting too much and carrying excess weight. When fat builds up in the body, it builds up in the liver too, and a fatty liver becomes an inflamed liver, and an inflamed liver over time becomes a scared liver. And that is when things really get messy and serious. You don't have to be what society calls obese for it to affect you. Even moderate consistent weight around the belly areas is also at risk. Number four is hepatitis B and C. This one is important, especially for us in Africa. Hepatitis B is incredibly common in our region, and a huge number of people carrying it have absolute no symptoms at all. They live their lives, and all the while the virus is quietly attacking their liver. And if you have never been tested for hepatitis B, that is your sign. Go and get tested, and it's simple, it's affordable, and it could literally save your life. Number five is uncontrolled blood sugar and diabetes. We'll talk about diabetes and heart. We'll talk about diabetes and kidney, but the liver, no, we don't really talk about diabetes and liver. How does it connect? Now, when your blood stays high over a long period of time, it puts direct stress on the liver. Type 2 diabetes and fatty liver diseases are closely linked together. Doctors now look at them almost as partners. Number six is self-medication. Take antibiotics, combine self-medication together. Now, for example, paracetamol is completely safe at the right dose, but taking it too much or taking it alongside with other things, and it becomes something that could cause acute liver conditions. Now, the liver processes every single drug that enters your body, every single one. So when you overload it carelessly, your liver actually pays the price. This is the thing about the liver, it doesn't have pain receptor the way organs do, so it doesn't scream when it's hurting, it doesn't whisper. But I just want to tell you, here there are some ways that you will find out that there is something wrong with your liver. Now, the first one is when you feel tired all the time, the skin is changing, like jaundice, or it doesn't really mean jaundice. Then your belly or your legs, they're swelling around, they're swelling without any reason. When your urine are dark, like the color of Coca-Cola. When your skin are itchy, there is no rash, no reaction, nothing visible that is causing it, but you're just itching. When you're loss of appetite or feeling full every time, as if you've eaten too much and you've not eaten, then if any of these sound familiar to you, please don't sit on it. See the doctor immediately. Ask for a liver function test, and it's a simple blood test. Do not wait. The next section we're going to talk about is what can you do right now. Okay, now the part I love most, because this is where you actually have the power. Your liver is one of the only organ in the body that can regenerate itself. It can heal, but it needs you to give it a fighting chance. I know nobody told you that. Okay, the first thing to do is to cut sugar. It's very difficult, I know, even me, I need to do that. Then not perfectly overnight, but intentionally swap soda for water. Okay, read labels, be aware of how much processed sugar you take. Then you should check it regularly. Then two is moving your body, 30 minutes working 5 days a week. That's it. Studies show that it's even better amount of moving reduce liver fat significantly. You can go to the gym if you want to. The next one is get vaccinated for hepatitis B. If you haven't done it, do so. It's available, it works, it protects your liver from one of the biggest threats. Then the next one is get tested. Know your numbers. Ask your doctors for the liver function test at your next visit. Know your hepatitis B status, because knowledge is a good protection. Then last but not least, stop self-medicating. I know it's tempting, especially when healthcare feels expensive or far away, but your liver is paying the cost at every mistake you make. So please be careful. Then eat food that loves your liver, please, like garlic, leafy green, turmeric, beetroot, avocado. These are not just healthy, these are things that help your liver. Try to get them into your meal regularly. Drink your water. Seriously, water helps your liver to flush toxins, and it's the simplest and the cheapest thing you can do to your body today. Now listen, your liver has been working for you every single day of your life without asking for anything in return. Even my liver too, sorry liver. All it needs is for you to pay a little attention, make a few better choices, get that test done, share this video with someone you love who needs to hear it. That is all your liver needs. So don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section and tell me which of these you're really surprised about. I want to know. I want to read every comment. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.